Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. As you can see, I just got finished with one of my New Year's goals, which is to prioritize and focus on health and self-care again. 2024 was just a crazy year, moving from California to Colorado, having a baby. It was our first full year of being entrepreneurs. So life was just crazy, scattered, unstable. So this year I just wanted to start off with prioritizing self-care again, waking up at 5, working out right away, praying, journaling, before even getting started in the day, and doing that every single day. That's what I used to do, and that's when I felt like I was my best self, when I was prioritizing myself. And the best way to do it right now is to wake up first thing in the morning and get straight to it before opening my phone, answering any emails. The baby and my wife are still asleep, and I just have that quiet time to myself. I also wanted to start this vlog. Being on YouTube is something that I've wanted to do for so long, and I've talked about for so long, and I've filmed so many YouTube videos that I never edited and posted. I have files and files and files that are now dated, and I probably couldn't use anymore. So it's just a shame that I've had this desire to do this for so long, and I think I just was too stuck in my head about creating the best system of how I'm going to create YouTube videos and chop that up into short form videos and make sure that I post every single day. What kind of content am I going to make? It was just all so much that I just got paralyzed. So now I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to document my journey. A lot of the journey is going to be behind Supernatural, bootstrapping my business while also being a full-time dad, kind of a brand new entrepreneur, and navigating this new life in Colorado Springs. And I'm just going to bring you guys along for the journey and show you all the challenges, all the tribulations, all the wins and successes as we build this business, as we go on this faith journey that God has called us upon a few years ago. And I'll dive deeper into that. Some of you may know the story, but we basically quit our corporate jobs. We were very career driven. We had our dream jobs, and God told us to quit our jobs, have a child, which we never thought we were ever going to start a family, and move to Colorado and pursue this calling that He's given us. And I'm not gonna lie, last year was a complete struggle. We were lost. We had no idea what we were doing. We still don't. But by the grace of God, we've been getting through every single month, being able to pay our bills, being able to pay our rent through our businesses somehow, some way, and of course through a lot of help with our community and our family. So this is vlog number 1. Just completed the workout for today. So now what we're gonna do is we usually wake up CJ, bring him to his mom so that he can eat. I hop in the shower, get ready for the day, making sure that we're primed and we're ready in the best mindset and form to tackle the day and give my best self to what's ahead. To make sure that I'm prepared for the challenges. I know it's gonna be a struggle every single day, so I gotta be physically, mentally, and spiritually prepared on how to handle things, making sure that I react with integrity to issues that come up. I'm also at home, so I gotta tend to the baby sometimes, I gotta run back and forth. It's just a lot of chaos throughout the day. So making sure that your mental is sharp and at peace, your spirit is calm, is just so important. Starting out this year fresh, got a lot of goals that I'll probably go throughout the course of all these videos. But right now, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and follow our journey. It's gonna be a crazy year, but it's gonna be a good one. And I'm excited about this YouTube thing. So, let's get it. Let's get on with the day. Say hi, everybody.
Babe, we literally will be getting
Hi
back
to the
right
vlog.
now.
Say peace. Say bye. Say peace. Oh, don't be.
That breaking news, a fast-moving fire in Los Angeles County.
We're coming on the air with breaking news in Southern California.
Ferocious and fast-moving flames in Southern California this week.
These are the shocking scenes as wildfires rage across the Los Angeles area, prompting a state of emergency and forcing over 30,000 people to flee their homes.
Our hearts are devastated and broken from the fires and the disaster going on in California. As a native of Los Angeles, born and raised, our brand was founded in Los Angeles. This hits really deep home. And SPRNTRL is striving to be a global, impact-driven brand. And I was just thinking of ways that we can help. And what I want to do is, I know we're putting on the Define Your Purpose sale right now, and the 10% goes to a nonprofit of our choice. Well, the 10% will now go to an organization out in Los Angeles. So we want to find an organization that will actually help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the sale so that we can continue to produce enough revenue to give to the people out in Los Angeles. What I'm also going to do is to create a brand new design, and where all the proceeds will go to that organization out in LA. If you guys have any suggestions on organizations or any other ways that we can help, please let us know. But we definitely want to play our part in helping LA. Our prayers are definitely with you. Everybody out there is such an inspiration. So many purpose-driven people just fighting fires. It's just so amazing to see. I wish we could be out there, but this is our way to help. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for your continued support. And let's continue to make an impact together. Let's continue to be driven by purpose. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to create a sample for the I Love LA drop, where the proceeds will be going out to the victims in LA, to one of the organizations out there. So what I'm gonna do is create a sample in-house to make sure the vision that I have works out. So my vision for this drop and this collection is to have the letters ILA on this gold metallic puff print, which I've used in my Triumph shirts in the past. It looks something like that. And as you can see, it creates a really cool puff metallic effect. And this has kind of been the signature kind of style for SPRNTRL. So I want to incorporate our style, our aesthetic into something that's familiar to LA. And there's I Love LA shirts out there. There's I Love LA merch and things like that. So it's kind of a combination of our aesthetic and the culture of LA. And hopefully, you know, it'll be a hit. We're gonna get the heart screen printed on the front and the back. So what I did last night is I did some test presses on this shirt, and you can see all these little squares. And basically I cut out these 1 inch by 1 inch squares and test different pressures, different temperatures, different heat settings, time. There's a lot of factors that go into heat pressing, and try to get it, you know, fine-tuned and to a perfect result. But as you can see, there's a lot of bumps and issues going on with this vinyl. It's a really hard vinyl to use. So I'm gonna continue to try and do some test presses, see if I can get some results. If not, then I'm gonna have to try and make a pivot and figure out a different way to create these designs and have them dropped. The goal is by Friday. It's right now Wednesday, if not sooner. So I'm gonna spend a couple hours on this. If I can't get it right, then I'm just gonna have to pivot. This is the hard part about kind of bootstrapping this business, is like everything is done in-house. I can't just send this out to a supplier. I don't have a bunch of capital to do that. But it also allows us to run lean and resourceful and efficient. You know, as I do everything in-house, I'm able to get this sample done in under a week and get it out quickly. So hopefully it works out. Pray that it works out. If not, we'll figure it out. You know, part of owning a business also is finding solutions to these problems, especially when you're creating a product from scratch. So wish me luck. Let's start doing these test press and let's get it. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking these little squares, like I showed you, just pressing these little squares to fine tune everything to get this right. And it's really not working. I'm having trouble finding the right settings. I've already done like 15 presses. Man, it's just a lot of work. So, and my heat press is getting kind of finicky. So what I'm gonna do is use this little heat gun to make sure our temperature is right. It's an infrared thermometer. So, .9 degrees seems to be pretty accurate. I think I'm hotter than that though, but let's point it at the heat press and see if our temperature is actually 300 degrees, because sometimes it could be really inconsistent with the reading on the indicator. All these little things are a pain in the butt, which is why I'm trying to not do this anymore. But anyway, let's give it a shot. Let's see how accurate it is. The reading says we're at 300 degrees. So let's point the thermometer at the heat press and see if we get that reading. Wow, 231. Not even close. Let's hit it again. That's crazy. What I want to do is I'm going to try and slip this off. We're even accurate. So we're at 322. So this thing makes a world of a difference, like 100 degrees. So, okay. Good to know. Probably can't use this. This is tough and this is taking a long time, and I really just want to drop this collection right now. So let me try to rack my brain around this. Probably lower the temperature a little bit and give it another shot without this cover and see how it goes. So I brought the temperature down 20 degrees, and because there seems to be a 20 degree difference, this seems to be higher by 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So I brought it down by 20 degrees to 280 so that we can have a temperature of 300, which is what we're trying to achieve. So to spare you all the boringness, let me just hit it and see what we get. So 301. 301. And that's exactly where we want to be. So mental note, and I'm glad I bought this so I can understand the temperature difference. Yeah, let's try 300, 12 seconds. Those were the original settings that I had to create the perfect consistency and the perfect results. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it. So these are the results right here. For that, yeah, just not looking good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm spending way too much time on this. We are trying to get this drop out ASAP. So I'm gonna have to think of different solutions. I'm eventually gonna figure this out because I need to for some of our other products, but right now it's just not happening. It's not gonna work, and I can't keep continuing to spend time on this. My wife came in and saw that I was distraught about it. So she recommended that I just screen print it, do it the old-fashioned way. This is what I'm trying to get away from anyway because of all these issues that I'm having. So yeah, I think the best thing to do is just pivot, call an audible, and do something different. So we'll get back to the drawing board, but I'm confident that I will have these out by tomorrow. Gonna have a social media post out by tomorrow, and we'll be able to get this done. So we need to just move quickly so we can start helping California and start building the revenue for it. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Probably gonna end the video here. Thank you for this first vlog. It's been crazy trying to get this out. It's been amazing. It's fun. I'm looking forward to what this is going to bring. And thank you for following along on this journey. I guess like, subscribe, and comment and share. Comment if you have any questions. Please share with any friends that may be trying to build a clothing brand or be an entrepreneur. And as also a father and dealing with just life, you get to watch me struggle like this and figure this out. But I hope you can follow along for the journey. Your support means a lot. Thank you for supporting our brand. Thank you for being down with Supernatural and being down with this movement. We are going to be a global brand. I can assure you that. It's just a matter of time. I just know it in my heart. And I have the conviction that was given to me by God to do this. So thank you all. Much love. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Be driven by purpose, y'all. Peace.